Hi, it's Dr. Brenda, Money Coach. Today I'm going to show you the mock-up of the office space that I'm going to put in my RV. My plan is to remove the dinette and to put in this office space. Now I created this all by scratch, and I'm going to give you a couple of tips if you're planning to do something like that. This is your best friend, tape measure. You only have so much space in that RV. You also have to try to keep things light in terms of their weight. So what I did initially is I drew out how much space I had, the floor plan, on a piece of paper. So I knew that I had 38 inches by 69 inches to work with. Step number one, once I created that, and I also mocked up different furniture, so different storage areas. Would that fit under here? I needed something that was narrow. I needed something light. So I'm going to show you what I ended up with at the end. The other piece of information you need to know, and you might have guessed if you look at the little cat house here, is that I have 3 cats. And so traveling with them, they need a space where they feel comfortable with, where they can hide as we travel from place to place. So I combined my office space with, I guess, a kitty kingdom. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how I did all that. So this is, I'm in my loft right now. I had emptied out my loft about 2 months ago. And the first thing I did is I put blue painter's tape on the bottom, marking out my 38 by 69 inches. So I knew exactly how much space I have to work with. Now, the first thing for me, the first item of priority was to get a desktop built in the dimensions that I needed. So I've got this 38 inches long, it goes, it's as wide as the slide out, and it's 24 inches, 2 feet wide. So I found a local woodworker who had a nice piece of cherry plywood. He finished off 2 edges for me. The other 2 are straight since they'll be pushed up against the wall. And I finished them. So this cost me $60 and all hand professionally done. And it's beautiful, beautiful cherry wood desk and very, very light. The second piece is, this is a ledge. So this is the window ledge. And initially, you can see how it angles out here. Initially, I had this come all the way across, so that it was 15 inches across. Once I did that, when I actually looked into the space, that would cut my office desk, down to here. It would start to feel pretty crammed in here. So what I did is I angled it so it's 6 inches on one side. It's angled out to 15 inches. I used a really cheap power saw to compensate. I ended up, burning the edges with a wood burner and creating this really cool quill, which I'll show you later. It also says "Be brave" on it. So those were my first 2 pieces. I wanted to get the desktop and the ledge figured out. Once I had that in place, I really struggled trying to find the right shelving, the right base for these. And eventually what I ended up with, and I hope you'll be able to see this, is this is a shelving unit from Big Lots. And it's made out of melamine, so it's very lightweight. And it comes with these bins, so the bins were very nice. I, again, did some improvising, did some measurements, and what I did is I turned the bottom pieces into little cat houses. So I also painted each of these. On the other side of the home office, there is a nice pull-out sofa bed, and it's a cream color, so you can see that I painted the cabinets cream color to match. Down here, I had a friend cut out some plywood for me, so there are cat holes. And so I used felt all the way around. I used a trusty old nail gun to fill this in, and then I went to Walmart and I bought a big foam pad, cut it to size, I wrap that in this really nice soft material, and then I add a little kitty blanket. So inside each of these, they all have their own little kitty blanket. So there are 3 of those, 3 cats, three cat houses. So that worked out really well. I'm really pleased with the way it came out. I have to say, once you get rid of a dinette, you lose, under the benches of a dinette, there's a lot of storage space. So I lost a bit of storage space. What I did is I bought, I'll show it to you. It's really light. This is a really cool bin. It's a Route 66 bin. It's narrow. It's only 15 inches wide, so that's perfect. And when I am on the road, I can easily slide it in here. Fits real nicely. When I'm working and I want more space, I can put it out and use it as a coffee table. My plan is to store most of the extra bedding for guests, bedding and pillows in here. So that bought me a little bit of storage space. Overall, I think this is going to work really well. Once I put it in the RV, I may have to do some modification. The other thing I added, and I had seen this on a couple of websites on, turning your RV into a home office. So because I'm a financial coach and I've got clients, and those clients can be in different time zones, and I can be in different time zones. I made this. So I've got 4 different clocks. Key is that they're tickless clocks, so no, I will not hear 4 different clocks ticking at night, keeping me awake. So this is going to go up above in the up above the home office. I also created a frame, so I will put this up, and then I will put the frame around it. And I think that'll be a really nice touch to my office space. So all of this was there go the clocks. So all of this was pretty reasonably priced. $60 for the desktop. I bought plywood, cherry plywood from Home Depot. Wasn't too expensive, so I created that. Each of the cubes came from Big Lots for $30. The box here, I'm going to say maybe altogether I spent $250 to $300 with all of the furniture and all of the supplies. Probably closer to $300 when I think about it. So I don't think that's too bad. I'm pretty excited, and my plan is I do have a small wall in the Winnebago, so I'm planning to put my monitor up on an arm to swing out. So that'll be use of space. So I'm hoping I have my RV next week. I'm hoping to get some help so that I don't have to rip out the dinette all by myself. So this is the mock-up of my home office. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. I can try to help you out. And if you want to see more of what I'm doing to get ready for my journey and then travel with me as I travel the country, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.